I'm gonna cut out in a minute or two. My doctor says it's okay to exercise, but when it becomes a strain, you better quit.
Man, your doctor don't know what he's talking about. That's what you want to do, strain. You want to run until it pains. You want to run until your throat feels like sandpaper. You want to run until it feels like you're going to throw up. You want to keep running till your legs are painted, until you're going to die, you're going to fall out. You got to run until your stomach feels like it's going to burst, till your heart starts pounding. You want to quit. Feels like you can't go another inch, can't go another step, but you keep going. What kind of man is that? You should just go until you want to fall out in your tracks. And then after that, you've only gotten about halfway.
I'm sitting on the balcony, I see the ocean looking crystal clear. Like veneers, them bitches shine you when you stare. Let me introduce myself, I'm Mr. Dash. I play this game like solitaire. Where the fuck the money at? Don't give a fuck about what I wear. The only thing that I fear is when I look in the mirror, see a nigga who done made it through when nobody cared. That you know these niggas hate, I don't know and I don't care. Ain't no love in this world, so you gotta be prepared. Taking risks every day.
I choose to shame the absolute fuck out of them. And you know what's so funny? Is they started it, but they can never finish it, can they? So I guess my main question is, why the fuck are y'all so soft?
Drew, your problem is that you see men as one big group. They're all the same to you. They don't matter. You don't see them as individuals. You think that if one man's bad, it's okay to treat all the men bad because they're all the same to you, right? I think your statement about misandry, that it only causes hurt feelings, really sums up your views on it. You don't care if people get hurt by what you say and how you body shame men. And what you said about they started it sounds an awful like this clip from Modern Warrior.
And when you say fight fire with fire, you do realize white people started it, right?
Now, I'll give Modern Warrior a bonus point for not yelling and screaming and yelling insults at me. But yeah, it's basically the same thing. When a man body shames a woman for being fat online, it doesn't just hurt the woman being body shamed. It hurts all the women watching that video who share that attribute. They're going to start to hate themselves. And same goes vice versa. If you body shame a man for being bald, for being fat, for having loose skin, the men watching it who share those attributes are also going to feel like shit because you are also hurting them. Body shaming does not only affect one target. It affects everybody seeing the video, the millions of people who watch your videos. You don't care about body shaming. You don't care about supporting women. All you care about is the views and the clout and the likes you get and the money you get. Because if you did, you would use your unique position as a role model for over 7 million women to educate and change people's minds. Because you could do a lot of good, but you purposefully choose not to. Do better. And the reason I know Drew won't respond to me or anybody else calling her out directly is because she has no ground to stand on. She doesn't know what to do when people use logic and reason to tell her the problems with her content. Anyways, I hope you have a good day, and I hope this changed some people's minds.
Trying something for a year is not a way to change your behavior, because changing your behavior has to be first a shift in identity. When you shift your identity first, then the behavior that is up here where your goals are is in alignment with your identity. If you keep your identity down here and you're trying to act up here, then you're actually acting in conflict with how you see yourself, and that doesn't work.
Even now, I have the most respect for the common man. I say it all the time to Tristan. When we're in a S-Class on our way to the private jet, and we see a street sweeper at 3 a.m. in Romania knowing he's getting $200 a month, and me and T will look at him and go, I respect that. There are so many people out here just living hard lives, and I have so much respect for them. Like at buffets, nobody ever compliments the chef. So whenever I go to a buffet, I try and say, bro, did you cook this? This is great. I swear, like I gave him $1 million to smile on his face. He was the happiest man in the world because he just slaves away for fucking nothing. And a lot of people are out here just giving their life for nothing in return.
In Revelation 3:20, the scripture says, "Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come into him and will sup with him and he with me." Knocking at the door of the church, knocking at the door of your family, knocking at your door. Why doesn't he just push the door open and come in and save me? He never interferes with your will. You have a will of your own. That's the way he made you. He made you in his image. You can reject him. You can go to your grave rejecting Christ, and there's nothing God can do about it. He'll do everything in his power to warn you. He'll do everything in his power to bring incidents across your path to stop you. But he won't trespass on your will.
You think you're a tough guy, huh? Think you can do what I fucking do? Then do it. Then do it. You're a nobody. Then you want something from me. Do it! Do it! You told me a liar? Is anybody can do that? I have a question for you. Why are you following me? I'm the only one here. Tough guy. Shoot for the fucking trigger. You don't like it when I follow you.